So think about it like this. If you train day and night for a fast-paced T20 cricket match, and then you just walk onto a pitch set up for a 5-day test match, you are absolutely going to get crushed.
100%. You wouldn't even survive the first session.
Right. And today, we are taking a deep dive into this exact problem based on a really eye-opening article from the Board Exam Insider series by Professor Dr. S. Balaji.
Yeah, Balaji makes such a crucial point here.
He really does. Our mission today is to uncover exactly why using the same JEE or NEET prep strategy for your Class 12 boards is what? It's quietly destroying your board marks.
Yeah, and whether you are a stressed out Gen Z student juggling coaching classes or, an anxious parent watching them burn the midnight oil, this breakdown is definitely for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because the context driving this stress is just, it's staggering.
The competition is brutal. Like, we are looking at roughly 18.5 lakh students taking the CBSE exams.
That is a massive number.
Right. And simultaneously, you have 22 lakh taking NEET, which has this sobering, 5% success rate.
Wow. Just 5%.
Yeah, and then 14 to 15 lakh taking JEE, where only about 1% actually make the cut.
With odds like that, it is honestly no wonder students and parents obsess over these competitive exams. But
yeah.
Going back to that cricket analogy, trying to play a T20 strategy in a test match means you are fundamentally misunderstanding the rules of the game you are playing.
You hit the nail on the head. The mechanics are just entirely different. JEE and NEET are computer-based multiple-choice exams.
Right, so it's all about speed.
Exactly. Speed, pattern recognition, and elimination. You are literally just clicking a bubble on a screen.
But board exams are a whole different beast.
Yeah. Whether it's CBSE or Tamil Nadu state boards, they are traditional pen and paper exams. And crucial point here, there is zero negative marking.
Zero. So you can't lose marks for guessing.
Right. They reward step-by-step writing, properly labeled diagrams, and, using the exact NCERT phrasing.
Okay, but let me push back a bit here.
Yeah.
Because if a student is smart enough to crack a ridiculously hard, mind-bending, JEE-level physics numerical phase, shouldn't a standard 5-mark board exam question be an absolute walk in the park?
See, you would totally think so. But the board exam isn't testing if you know the answer. It is testing if you can prove it.
Oh, I see.
It is like trying to hit a 6 on every single ball in a test match. You might look brilliant for a second, but you are gonna get caught out.
That makes total sense.
Yeah, Prof. Balaji points out that a 5-mark derivation requires every single intermediate step. If your coaching taught you a brilliant shortcut to find the answer in 10 seconds...
You just write that final answer down.
Exactly. If you use that shortcut in the board exam, you lose marks. You didn't show your work.
Man, so the very technique that makes them top tier in JEE is exactly what penalizes them in CBSE. That is just a brutal irony.
It really is, and the trap goes even deeper when you look at how they cover the syllabus. Well, JEE is essentially a game of statistical probability, right? Coaching institutes focus heavily on high-yield chapters.
Right, they tell you what to study and what to ignore.
Yeah, they teach you to skip the low-weightage topics because it is a 75-question MCQ paper. But boards demand complete NCERT coverage.
So you can't just skip chapters.
No, every chapter is mandated by the grading rubrics. Missing even one minor chapter because it wasn't, important for JEE could cost you a direct 5 to 8 mark question.
Wait, if boards require you to attempt these big 5 to 8 mark questions, what happens to the student who has been conditioned by JEE mock tests to literally drop their pen and leave a question blank the second they aren't completely sure?
They do exactly that. They literally leave the page blank in the board exam to avoid a penalty that doesn't even exist.
Oh no, because there is no negative marking in CBSE.
Exactly. Leaving a page blank is an absolute disaster. The board rubric gives partial step marks just for attempting the logic or writing the formula.
So the optimal strategy is literally the exact opposite of what they have been drilled to do for 2 years.
100% opposite.
Okay, so let's assume a student realizes this and adapts, right? They fix their writing style, they cover the entire NCERT syllabus, and they make sure to attempt every single question. Are they safe then?
Unbelievably, no.
Yeah.
Because they are still completely blind to 30% of the grading rubric.
Wait, 30%?
Yeah. The practicals and internal assessments.
Oh, right. But why is that huge chunk of marks so consistently ignored?
Because competitive coaching institutes often create this tunnel vision environment. Regular school is framed as an obstacle.
Like it's just getting in the way of real prep.
Exactly. Students are actively taught to view practicals as a waste of time. They don't realize they are throwing away 20 to 30% of their baseline marks before they even step into the exam hall.
That is wild. They just
Uh,
treat it as a formality.
and it completely drags down their entire percentage.
Wow. So defending your wicket essentially means accumulating that structural advantage early on.
As
So for you listening, whether you're the student or the parent, you don't actually have to choose between competitive exams and boards. Both goals can coexist.
They can, but they require parallel, distinct disciplines. You have to keep a dedicated NCERT schedule and actually practice writing out those step-by-step answers by hand.
Right, like don't let your T20 strategy ruin your test match.
Exactly. That is the perfect way to look at it.
Well, we will leave you with this provocative thought to ponder. If the exact same knowledge can be graded as a total success when you click a screen, but an absolute failure when you write it out on paper, how many other areas in your life are you failing right now simply because you are using the wrong format to show what you know?